Bonjour, hello, welcome to MaxMountainWorld, and today I'm doing a little thing on how this car drives, but I'm coming across some other stuff. We have Jags and classic cars. Look at that one, that's on British plates. No, it's not, it's on French plates. Beautiful. Morgan. Hear it. Another Morgan, smaller one. Corvette Stingray. And a Renault Scenic. So anyway, yeah, that's today's distraction over. I don't know what these guys are doing. There's a beautiful E-Type over there too. But I don't know what they're doing, but anyway, here goes for how the X-Type drives. So how the X-Type drives, put the window up. I find it unbelievably easy, even easier than the Saxo. It's just always in the right gear. It's got the power if I need it. The steering is just perfect. It's got a nice sensitivity, not too heavy, not too light. And the driving position, which you can adjust the driver's seat only with multiple directions electrically down the right hand side here. So this car is fantastically comfortable just wafting around, and it is very, very good at wafting around. It's pretty good at getting a move on too, but it's not a sports car. The change downs, the kick downs take a little second or so, but I'm not too bothered about that really. Most of the time it changes gear and you don't even really know it's doing it. It's kind of difficult. One of the minus points is there's no display to tell you what gear you're in. That's kind of handy sometimes just to note, but I guess after a while I'm going to get to know that. Get to know what sort of speeds, what sort of conditions, climbing, descending, whatever. So in general it's a lovely car to drive. Okay, it's right hand drive in France, but I've done that plenty of times from home in the UK before, on holidays and stuff, no problem. And that was what made the car significantly cheaper than it would have been if it was on the other side there. So that's it. Most of the time I'm driving about and drive because, as I say, it just picks its own gear perfectly and it's just beautifully quiet. So to drive, when I brought it back with my friend there was one roundabout in the wet that I thought I'll just put it in a bit fast and bring it out a bit fast, and with a four-wheel drive system, no problem, not even a hint of a problem. The traction just incredible. So that's basically the Jaguar. I'll go over a couple of finer points once I stop next time, just to show a couple of things that I do that are going on in here. Again, not a full review. I'm going to work on that, doing a full review once I get to know it better. There's a lot of stuff to get to know in here. I know most of it, but I want to get to know it all. So let's just get started by picking up down here. Unlike another YouTuber, Hubnut, I don't find that noise intrusive. So seat adjustments, multi-way, they go up, down, forwards, backwards, tilt, back. It does everything there, all in just a couple of buttons. And there's a lumbar support adjustment. You can feel it pumping up and unpumping up and stuff. You can get into a very, very comfortable seat, especially on the leather seats as well. Driving position as well. The adjustment on the steering wheel is up, down, and up, down that way as well. And I've found, putting this right in front of my eyes, the dials are absolutely perfectly positioned. Nothing's hidden from me, from my eyesight whilst driving. And the adjustments I've got, and that's my most comfortable, rather than setting it up so that I could actually see all that stuff. The other thing as well is the old J-gate, park, reverse, neutral drive, and you've got the override. That does nothing because that sticks it in the 5th speed, but you can drop down to 4th, 3rd or 2nd. First, there isn't really a point in changing down to first. It's a very, very low gear, just basically a take-off gear. So just a quick analysis of driving the car, the Jaguar X-Type. V6 2.5 auto estate. I think, oh no, I missed out SE. Yeah, the Jaguar X-Type 2.5 V6 SE auto estate. Quite a mouthful, but as I said before in a previous video, it's quite a car. So I'm going to be driving this, I'm going to be wafting about. I've had a bit of a shock as regards to the fuel consumption of it, and I've no intention of blasting it around and wrecking it or whatever. This one's going to be a keeper, and I want to keep it nice. I've got it in seriously nice condition. That's how I want to keep it. So just contrary to that, what I'll do in the takeoff here is I'll do a little takeoff and explain what's going on at the same time with that one. It is not a sports car. It's one of these things that you put the foot down, it knocks back to whatever gear it wants, and then it just takes off like a scalded cat and ends up all of a sudden at a silly speed before you know it, sort of thing. Pretty good going. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Keep subscribing. Until the next video, cheers. Just slightly uphill. First, second, just detectable. Third, just detectable. Can't really feel it. And a kick down. Lovely sound. Hopefully it's coming through. 4,500 revs. The bloodline's at 6,500, but I'm going nowhere near that.